So 4 more races. The Utah crew from the United States on the Berkshire, Stratford-upon-Avon Boat Club on Buckinghamshire. And it looked like the stateside crew, Sean Colgan from America, from coach, world champion athlete, Olympic athlete, Hall of Famer, you name it, you've seen it. Interesting though, slightly deceptive. Back comes Stratford-upon-Avon. Finished 5th and 3rd in the Elite Cox Fours on the Saturday and Sunday of the Metropolitan Regatta. In fact, the Stratford-upon-Avon crew, if you remember, made the quarterfinals of this competition last year, and they've gone out well. This is going to be a good race.
Even though Stratford outweighs Utah by 45 pounds, and Utah is really a composite crew. They're all high schoolers, never having rowed more than 2 years each. So they're showing real poise in their race yesterday. Utah was very impressive.
Came late, this crew, didn't they? Put together with not too much time, and that must test everyone, surely. I mean, in contrast to the 8 we've just seen from the Netherlands.
Yes, but would be the exact opposite. Their average age is 18. There's a 17-year-old, the coxswain, I think, is 16. I mean, they train on the Great Salt Lake in the winter before it gets too choppy, and then they're into the Jordan River. But very, very impressive rowing.
First team from Utah to compete at Henley. And they're acquitting themselves with style at the moment. No call yet on Sarah Winkless, who's their umpire in the launch, watching carefully. Flag and megaphone ready if there are any infringements. We had a disqualification earlier in the day, but everything's proceeded smoothly since then, although having said smoothly, Utah just rocking a little bit there.
But a very tight race here, nothing more than half a length. Both crews just reaching out, no one's panicking yet. They both have coxswains to tell them exactly where they are. And you can see Stratford is coming on maybe a little bit in this anniversary of Shakespeare. Their boathouse is actually just underneath the theater, almost in the shadow of Shakespeare. And now they're drawing level.
Look at that, what a great recovery, because Utah looked to have stolen away. Not by much. But this could be a race which goes right down to the finishing line. We had a wonderful race earlier. A little more than a canvas between 2 8s.
Well, there's nothing in it here. You could throw a blanket over either boat.
1 mile, 550 yards, or 2,112 meters if you want to go metric.
Now there's the extra weight of the Stratford crew. Assist you now, or is that really starting to get heavy?
Is it the power? Is it the strength of those levers working?
You want it to be, but sometimes that much of a weight difference is not helping you. It gets awfully heavy. You have to take it with you the entire race.
There is a huge gap, isn't it? That's one of the biggest of the day, I think.
Yes.
Average 15 stone 10, the Stratford-upon-Avon boat, and for Utah 11 stone 9. And you can tell straight away just by looking at the 2 crews.
They're just skinny high school kids. I mean, 2 in high school and 2 out. And I'm sure the bowman, half his weight is his hair.
I just knew that was coming, so I knew it. But at the moment, we needn't necessarily concentrate on the tow period, you might say. It's more about what is happening on the water, because these 2 crews, there's absolutely nothing in it, and the 2 coxes looking left and right, depending on which station they are, they can see this is going to go possibly all the way to the finishing line.
It's just the canvas at the 1.25 miles.
I don't know whether the expectations were that great among the Stratford-upon-Avon crew, who are, what, possibly just, I'd say, quarter of a length down at the moment, maybe. You can see they're certainly in the bow boat. It's starting to hurt.
The Stratford crew, you can see, is hurting, as they should be, both crews. But with Utah, much lighter weight, they can certainly wind it up for the final sprint.
Still nothing to choose between them. They've been waiting all day for this, and now you just wish there were more people watching, because this is a wonderful, wonderful exhibition
of club crews.
Nothing in between them really the whole way, and maybe just half a length now. Have Stratford-upon-Avon got something to find? Is that heavy weight now starting to tell?
No.
Certainly Utah seem to be responding, don't they? They seem to have found that they've stepped up, and they seem to be taking advantage. They seem to be moving away. They're half a length, possibly more. The lighter crew have found their rhythm, and they've, if anything, they've got clear water. A really impressive performance. Back comes Stratford, though. They've left it late. What have they got in the tank? Here come Utah on their debut at Henley. They've been pushed all the way by Stratford, and they are heading towards the line. The last few strokes, and they've done it, but it's little more than half a length for 2,112 meters. That was a wonderful race. That's what Henley's about.
That's what Henley's about. Stratford fell behind early, pushed through to break even, and Utah was the crew that found the extra gear.